So, you want to be a Viking. A goofy hat wearing, protruded forehead having, running the wrong direction for a touchdown Viking. Well, have I got the game for you, with extensive customization too. Ooh, isn't that nice? Now you too can live your dream of killing goblins, and looting chests, and being interrupted while looting chests.
Son of a bitch.
But legitimately, I think the game is very fun. It's a survival game, and there's two modes. The first mode is Saga mode, in which Ragnarok is upon you and you're defending a town with a special tree, I guess. But you're not just defending this town from random pleb enemies. There's also these massive guys called Jotuns that are also spawning every couple of days. The second mode, besides Saga mode, is Survival mode, where you are allowed to build much larger structures, and there's no looming threat or anything like that. Instead of a threat that is constantly coming towards you, you go there on your own time and take on the bosses. Now you might be wondering, what's the core gameplay loop? Well, it's quite simple. You gather resources, kill enemies, gather resources, kill enemies, and gather resources. Now I am dumbing it down a little bit. There are events and stuff that'll happen, but that is a lot of what the core gameplay is. It's a nice chill game to do, but it's not super complex. However, I will say this, I do think that the boss fights with the Jotuns are pretty fun, and it's kind of a rewarding experience to take them out. Though they're not that hard, at least not that hard so far for me. I've fought in about 4 of them in a single run. Whenever you decide to pull out, you go to the Bifrost, and then you'll get a scene where it goes through your different stats, and then after that, it'll pull up the stats of your friends.
If I had one!
And then after that, it'll pull up like all the different stats from the entire game. And that's kind of the end of that single run. So far, my biggest complaint is the events are pretty lackluster. Like, for example, what I did for one was jerk off a deer. So I'd like to see those improve.
Boy. Damn, boy!
And then there was another one where I had to free this adventurer guy, but then immediately he used the Bifrost, and that just seems really unfair because the gods skroink this guy for getting captured, but I have to kill like a god before I can go back. Other than that, I think it's a pretty fun survival game when you're just doing your own personal world, and it's got some nice roguelike elements for the Saga mode, but it's its whole different thing. I wouldn't even really consider it a roguelike. But overall, I would recommend this game. Solid 8 out of 10.